Guys, thank you for tuning in with Coach Kizzy this morning. Um, so we're gonna talk about the storms of life shall come to pass. So remember, faith move mountains. So I'm just gonna tell you about like how storms of life. So I'm gonna give you an example like what my mom used to tell me all the time. This is what my mom used to tell me. She used to tell me, so if you listen to this. So a storms, if you know if should come to pass. So just think of your storm. Think of your storm as a stray dog. As a stray dog. Okay. Remember I tell you this. Just remember I told you this. Think of your storm as a stray dog. My mom used to tell me all the time because I used to like dogs. That's what I used to like when I was a kid. I used to like dogs. So if a dog come and it be right there and I try to feed it. I try to feed it and pet it and try to keep it there for it stay there. My mama used to tell me, my mom used to tell me, boy, don't you feed that dog. Don't you feed that dog. If you feed that dog, that stray dog gonna stay here. Mm. So if you feed a dog, if you feed a stray dog, that dog gonna start staying here. So that's just like we had this. That's just like as example, bring you up the pace with this. So we got a cat that we don't know where the cat came from, but I started feeding the cat. So the cat always stay here. It always stay here. It goes somewhere else, but it comes back. But if you don't feed that stray cat, but we not already fed it now. It stays. You understand what I'm saying? So if you feed, if to say, if instance, if a stray dog comes here, if we start feeding into that dog gonna stay. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, just know that your storm will come to pass. It shall come to pass. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing, but it shall come to pass. Okay. Life is a journey filled with both sunshine and storms. Okay. At times, we find ourselves caught in the middle of difficulties. Moments when when everything seems uncertain and the future feels overwhelming. These storms of life can come in many forms: loss, disappointment, illness, unexpected changes. Yet, even in the darkest moments, there is a powerful truth that you hold on to. The storms of life shall come to pass. The storms of life shall come to pass. Storms are not permanent. Just as the thunder clouds eventually gives a way to clear the skies. Our troubles, so to are they are temporary. They temporary. Just know they temporary. They may test our patience and strength, but they also offer opportunities for growth and transformation. In fact, many people find that it is during these times that they are discovered their true resilience and character. As one reflection put it, God uses difficulties not only to reveal himself, but to shape us to become more like Christ, teaching teaching us valuable lessons through the storms of life. But how to do we endure when the winds are strong? Listen, I'm gonna say it one more time. But how do we endure when the winds are strong and the waves are high? The answer lies in faith. Faith is the quiet confidence that even when we cannot see the way on forward, there is hope. It is the belief that we are not alone, and that with trust we can overcome even the greatest obstacles. The Bible teaches us that faith, listen, that faith, even as small as a mustard seed, can move mountains. Jesus said, "For truly I tell you, If you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to the mountains, you can say this to the mountains, move, move here to there, move here to there, and it will move. Nothing is impossible for God. Nothing is impossible for God. The powerful message reminds us that faith is not about having all the answers or never feeling afraid. Instead, it's about choosing to trust. Even when the outcome is uncertain. When we hold on to faith, we find the courage to face our challenges head on. We learn to speak to our mountains. We learn to speak to our mountains, our fears, doubts, and difficulties, and believe that they are to be overcome. They can be overcome. Just remember that. Faith give us peace in the midst of the chaos. When Jesus disciples were afraid during the storm, he told them, "Take heart. It is I. Do not be afraid." In the same way, faith reassures us that we are cared for and loved even when life feels out of control. So storms of life is temporarily, okay? But they not everlasting. They're not everlasting. With faith, we can weather any storm and move any mountains that stands in our way. So when you find yourself in the midst of trouble, remember this too shall pass. With faith, nothing is impossible. Let your faith be your anchor that holds you steady until the skies clear and the sun shine again. So if this come across your For You page, this message was meant to find you somehow, some way. And if did nobody tell you today that they love you, just